Robert from Lwflowers. Today we got on some product from Costa Rica. These are Asiatic lilies. These are going to be LA hybrids. They are called Red Alert, 3 to 4 blooms, usually 60, 70 centimeter long, from Costa Rica. Lilies will always be 10 stem bunches. So, these are packed, I think 8 or so to a quarter box. 6. So Costa Rica, they grade by stem count. So there's 60 stems of Asiatic lilies in a quarter box. Asiacs will always be 10 stem bunches. So 6 bunches of them. They're called Red Alert. They're an LA hybrid, which is a bigger bloom. These are going to be about as close to a red or a burgundy color that you can get for this time of year. So it's going to be a really nice color. Have a nice contrast for an Asiatic lily for Christmas or for any kind of red wedding. The Asiatic lilies have a smaller bloom than your Orientals, so sometimes they're a little bit easier to use. Hard to get by a nice Oriental lily, but this will be one of them. Again, you want to take your lilies out, make sure there's no damage, foliage looks good, it's not frozen, it's not damaged. Get them all out of the box. Again, I quick dip everything. Got my quick dip here. You want to give a good cut on the stems. You want to soak in the quick dip, 3-4 seconds in a clean bucket with your crystal clear. I think that helps the stems to open up the cells of the pores in the stems. It allows the quick dip to come up first, and so the initial drink is that. What comes up behind it is the crystal clear. So I think it helps to keep your foliage greener. I think it helps to keep the product fresh and last a little bit longer. So give them a cut on an angle so you're not just deadheading them down in the bottom of the bucket. In the crystal clear in the quick dip for a few seconds, and then into the crystal clear. Just repeat this process. Again, give them a good cut in the quick dip. In a bucket with crystal clear. You're set. You want to make sure you don't use these for a good couple of hours. Let them set out of the cooler. Don't let them get cold. Room temperature. I tend to use room temperature water on the initial cut. So they'll just sit, they'll just drink, they'll just absorb after a couple hours, 2-3 hours, 4 hours, depending on the time of the year. You can put them in the cooler. It depends on how much color they have or don't have, or how much color you may need on them. But definitely try not to sell these before you have a good drink on for 2 to 3 hours, and after that you can put them in the cooler. They definitely will take on a whole new look the next day. So if you're using any kind of Asiatic lilies for wedding or party work, this is the stage they'll come in from the grower. Sometimes they'll have less color like this, where they're solid green. And if you're just a shop or you're doing your own wedding, at this stage right here for Asiatic lilies, you're probably looking at 5 days or longer for them to open. So if you have a Saturday wedding, definitely do not order Asiatic lilies on a Thursday for a Friday delivery. They will look just like this. They will not be open. The greener they are, the longer that you can get them. So check with your grower, see what kind of colors on them. This is typically the color range that you would be. I would probably order these out, get them in on a Monday or Tuesday for a Saturday wedding, and even still at that, probably only 30% color, but it'll look good. They'll be fresh for your function. Again, these are Red Alert LA-Hybrid Asiatic lilies. They're 10 stem bunches. There's 6 bunches to a box, so 60 stems to a box. They are from Costa Rica, and you can buy them from the growers at lwflowers.com.